Welcome back. This is Knack bringing you some more live tournament action. We are going to be playing on Malter. We do have two Masters players battling it out on a best of three, and this is game 3 of that matchup. So the pressure is definitely on both players at this point to try and pull out a fantastic win here. Want to be moving on in the tournament. There is some cash on the line and a nice prize, and so we do want to see these guys moving on. Some of you are probably rooting for CCalms right now at this point. Some of you are probably rooting for MinD. But very, very good games so far. On Malter, we do have MinD spawning in the top right location and CCalms spawning in the bottom left. So far positions, they are definitely all the way across the map here. And it looks as though MinD is going to be walling off his entrance to his base here between these little cliffs, which is a pretty decent choice. Really can deny a lot of scouting from your opponent that way. And CCalms looks like he is not going to be bothered with walling off yet, so we'll see what he's got in store for us there. Let's see. We've got, after this matchup, for those of you who are watching the live stream, stick around because we're going to be watching CVE, who is a Platinum player. He's going to go up against a Master player, Recent, who is a very, very good player. So please stick around for that. Should be a really, really fun matchup. And if you are watching this on YouTube, then the videos should be fairly close together. You should be able to find it. It will be under CVE versus Recent. So hopefully we'll get some, links between those two. Maybe we can even put some of them in the comments below. But if you are watching on YouTube, try and check out as many of those tournament games as you can. Most of them are very exciting, and we're super excited for that matchup between CVE and Recent right after this one. But we are still plenty excited for this one as well. We do have a gateway going down for CCalms after he put down a very fast expansion. And MinD has gotten his wall off completed. At this point is not expanding quite yet. He does have his gas up and running and his orbital command going. Now he is getting those mules down and be boosting his economy as fast as he can at this point. And let's take a look at units and see who has got the economic advantage. It is CCalms at this point, but I imagine income is probably about the same, if not a little higher for MinD because of that mule. Yeah, and you can see that mule really boosts that income for the Terran player very, very well. Still on 1 gas. We do have a factory going down right away, so we might be seeing some sort of 1-1-1 build here. Is kind of what it looks like at this point. And for CCalms, he is just now getting this expansion saturated and chrono boosting out a second zealot, it appears, probably for some defense. This expansion will be scouted here, and this zealot going to be chasing this SCV around. Going to try and stop him from getting too terribly much information, but we do have warp gate technology on the way being chrono boosted out, as well as a stalker now being chrono boosted out. So 2 zealots and a stalker for defense. We'll see if MinD is going to choose to punish his opponent for taking that expansion so early, or if he is going to macro up himself, and it appears that he is going to macro up a little bit here. He's going to be building his command center in his base to fly it out here to his natural very shortly, I assume. And the nice thing for him is he has denied a lot of scouting from his opponent. Let's take a look at CCalms' vision. You can see that he hasn't seen in his opponent's base beyond this point right here. So it's nice to keep your Protoss players in the dark when you are a Terran, because there's such a diversity of builds that you can go as a Terran player, and you don't want them to be able to prepare for that as easily. And it does appear to be a 1-1-1 build. He's going to be tossing down a second barracks right now while this starport is a third of the way done. And a tech lab completed here, and he's researching infernal pre-igniters. It looks like we might see some blue flame Hellion drops, which are always fun. We do have 1 Hellion out right now, 2 more on the way for a total of 3. And I assume that from the starport we will see some medevacs for a drop. This command center now morphing into an orbital command. Let's take a look at the units tab. 34 probes. right now to his opponent's 24 SCVs. So definitely, again, we see CCalms very, very good at his macro game. He's always on top of his probe count. He's consistently pressing E. You can see that I say that, and he's actually not not training any probes there for a moment. But there's the probe there at this one, and another probe coming out from this base. So generally speaking, very, very good at keeping probes coming out very fast. Do you have a robotics bay? Right now, he is on 4 gates. The warp kick technology is up, and here comes some aggression here right now. He looks like he wants to come in here and try and make something happen right away. He does have quite a few stalkers, which, you know what, they probably can do quite a bit of damage to this front door that doesn't have much defense. It really only has a bunker. And with 4 Marines, we do have a Marine back here. But really, that's it. That's the only thing we've got, because all of his resources right now on Army have been spent on this medevac and these Hellions, which are headed out across the map. Here comes the attack right now. Looks like he is going to be able to bust this down. He doesn't have any SCVs coming, and he's backing up here. And this, oh my goodness, this is actually a pretty big army to have in your base right now. This bunker not going to be going up. He's pulling all of his SCVs and even his mule off the line right now, trying to chase his opponent out of his base. But look at this. He is bringing reinforcing stalkers from his proxy pylon right over here in his base. He's got one in the middle of the map as well, not quite in the middle, closer to his opponent's base. But this looks like mine is going to have quite a bit of trouble holding this off. And in the meantime, he has got this medevac coming over here for a drop. He's got to do some damage to his opponent economically. That is about the only thing that he has going for him right now. CCalms decimating his opponent's economy right now. The only nice thing for mine is that he does have these 2 orbital commands. Oh, there's the GG. There's the GG. And mine, not going to be moving on the tournament. CCalms, thank you for coming out and playing, and you will be moving on to the tournament. Congratulations. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next time.